Alright, you guys, today we're going to be talking about how much Walmart associates make or Walmart managers make, just in case you're interested in working there or you're just a plain customer and you're just curious. I'll give you down the numbers and how much each associate makes, from the plain associates all the way up to managers. So we're going to break it down to 5 tiers. It's going to be associates on the bottom, and then team leads, and then coaches, and then store leads, and then you have your store manager. Store manager is the highest promotion that you can get in the store, and that's where obviously you'll make the most money. So let's get right into it. So we'll start off with your plain associates. Those are the associates that are cashing you out at the register or checking you out in electronics if you need some new headphones or something like that. Their base pay when you first get started will be $17 an hour. There is such thing that Walmart does for the overnight people. It's called the overnight differential, where you would get $1.50 differential, which would make your base pay, if you're an overnight stalker, maintenance, or something like that, would be $18.50 an hour. If you do end up wanting to promote and you prove yourself and you do a good job as an associate, the next tier you would go up to is a team lead. The team lead's base pay is $22 an hour, and that's just the start. And associates, team leads, everyone gains raises as they go through their years of being there. And then the same thing applies with the overnight differential. You'll start at $23.50 an hour. If you end up doing a good job as a team lead, you can promote again at that point to a coach. At that point, you'll no longer get paid hourly, you'll get paid a salary wage, which means you get the same check every 2 weeks. And it's a lot more better for you if you like to plan out what you're going to spend where, because you'll know exactly how much you're going to get paid. The only downside is there's no overtime, obviously, because you'll get paid the same regardless. So the coaches do start off at $65,000 a year, and then the overnight differential will be $6,000 if you're an overnight coach, and that means you'll start off at $71,000 a year. And all these numbers that I'm telling you now are before bonuses, which we'll get into after the wage category. If you end up thriving as a coach, you can then become a store lead. There's only one store lead per store, except if you're in a complex store. And what that means is that your store is doing crazy volume, crazy numbers, and you're getting so many customers per day. And at that point, there'll be 2 store leads in the store. The store lead's base pay is $85,000 to $90,000. It really depends on if your store is complex or how much business you're getting on a daily basis. The last tier we'll be talking about in this video is store manager. There's only one store manager per store, whether you're complex or not, and that's the highest tier you can be in store. If you end up going higher than that, you'll then be a market manager, which you'll work outside of the store. Store manager's starting pay is $120,000 a year, and that's before bonuses. The real money for a store manager comes in with your bonus. Okay, now that we've gone over the wage category, let's talk about bonuses. So the bonuses, everybody gets a bonus in the store, from all the way from associate all the way to store manager. So the bonuses come once a year. They usually come around March, and the associates, they get about $300 to $1,000 on that check extra in March. That's their bonus, and it all depends on how long you've been there and how well your store is performing. Next, you have team leads bonuses. The team leads bonuses usually around $3,000 to $4,000 is what I was getting on those bonus months. I've seen brand new team leads get only $1,000, but that's because they weren't enrolled for over a year. So it really depends how long you've been a team lead at that point. Coaches bonuses range from $8,000 all the way up to $20,000, which is what I was getting before I left the company. Store lead bonuses can range all the way from, on the low end, 25,000 all the way up to 35,000. Once again, it depends on how good your store is performing, and it's a pretty good bonus. Next up, we have the store manager bonuses, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. On the low end, store manager bonuses are 50,000. If your store is picture perfect, you hit all your margins, all your profit, etc., you can get a max bonus of 120,000, which is absolutely insane. So if you're thinking about working at Walmart, or you're just curious about the wages, I hope this video helped you out. I would recommend you working there if you're in need of a job and you're getting paid less than these numbers that I'm telling you. They offer really good benefits. They have a 401k match up to 6%, and you get really good insurance. And I just want to say, these numbers that I'm telling you today are just for Colorado, in the region that I worked in. So if you live in another state, or if you're in another region, the numbers may be different. So I'd recommend looking into that to make sure that the numbers that I'm telling you are accurate. But I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I hope that helped you out today. See ya.